All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol Nndm, Nano Dimensions. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all my first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to my channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all my subscribers, welcome back, and let's jump into this chart. So as we jump into this chart, I do want to announce to everybody that there will be a trivia question at the end of this video. It's usually pertaining to an important cue based off of the new movements of the ticker symbol and what the chart is showing, or it may be something that is important still from the previous days for the next coming days. So we're going to look at this closely and we're going to pay close attention to what's going on here. And I look forward to seeing your guys' comments and answers down below. So stay tuned till the end of the video because I will be asking that question. All right, so Nano Dimensions has actually had a recovery. I mean, it hit these lows way down here of about 268. 267, give or take, and from that point forward it's brought itself back up. It broke through the 50-day moving average, it fell back down, it brought itself back up, and now it had a run. Now this run is significant because it's been pulling further away from the 50-day moving average in an upward direction, and it's hit highs here of about $4.20. Now this bottom point here of the bearish run of 268 is very significant as well. Keep that in mind because if it was to ever break through that or go in that trajectory, this will start to see and hit newer lows. But right now, it's been holding up pretty well and it brought itself up to almost $3. And from that point forward, it's just bounced up and it's continuing this momentum. Now, the 50-day moving average is 345. It's super important because 345 is what lets us know on what side of the chart we're in. So on the top of the 50-day moving average, we are in bullish territory, and below it, we are in bearish territory. It is important for the bulls to continue to pull away from it, right? So they can maintain this momentum. If they were to hang out sideways, and let's just say that they decide that it kind of dips and they're just hanging out sideways and they're not moving to newer highs, then this 50-day moving average will catch up to the price and at one point intersect it. And then now we're in bearish territory, giving leverage to the bears to start bringing this down and pulling it further away from the 50-day moving average in a downward direction. So keep that in mind. That's the most important thing about the 50-day moving average. And we're going to look at some important numbers here for the bulls to continue this momentum. And we're going to look at what the bears are trying to cross. So yesterday, our support was slightly broken through this morning. And yesterday, our support was 363. I would still keep in mind that number because it was broken through slightly. It hasn't been able to be broken through completely. So 363 is an important support level for the next coming days and weeks. So keep that number in mind. We're going to move this to its new support level. We're going to look at it based off of the lowest point reached in the day today after this bullish run and leveling off. And yesterday's resistance was not able to be held up through, but it's too close to call it an important resistance. It's significant because it needs to be broken through, but that's not our new resistance levels. That's literally 3 cents away from where the price is at currently. So 398 is yesterday's resistance level, and we're going to look at the highest point before this started to level off and the lowest point on the leveling off and where we're hanging out right now. So we're going to talk about this narrow, and then we're going to talk about it broader. So like I stated, yesterday's support at 363, super important point. And the highest point reach is $4.20. Very important for the bulls in the coming days and weeks. But before getting there, they need to break through the first resistance level, and that's 412. By doing this, they maintain this momentum. They break further away from the 50-day moving average in an upward direction, and they need to turn it into a support to reach new resistance levels and new highs, right? That's the most important thing here for the bulls. Reach new highs, new resistance levels, and get deeper into bullish territory. And their first step is continuing to pull this up, and that's breaking through 410 and turning it into a support. Super important for the bulls. Now, on the other hand, we have what the bears want. Now, if the bears break through this support, is not that significant because we still have another support level, which is the lowest point reached today before this actually ran up, and that was 360. And then we also have the 363 point to look at how this is behaving between this support level and those support levels. And are the bulls trying to reappear, or are the bears tearing this one down? And there's a big stretch between support and the 50-day moving average. So keep that in mind. It's not significant in the sense that this is just going to have the volatility to hit bearish territory that quick, but every support level is important because as the stock continues to move, the 50-day moving average continues to move. So the support level, I just want to emphasize at this point, pay close attention to how it reacts if the bears accomplish breaking through it, and how it's reacting between this support and the 50-day moving average. And our support level is 381. Very important for every single investor to pay close attention to how it's reacting. How quickly is it pulling away from it if it breaks through it and getting closer to the 50-day moving average, because that's the bear's goal. So if support is broken through, I want to emphasize to all investors, pay close attention to the behavior of the stock. Put your 1-minute chart, your 5-minute, your 15-minute chart frames. Look at the inflow and the outflow of the orders and who is actually dominating this chart. So again, I want to emphasize, for the bulls to continue the momentum, they have to break through this resistance, 410. And if support, which is 381, gets broken through, pay close attention to the behavior of the stock. How quickly is it moving to newer lows? Or are the bulls trying to reappear to bring this back up? Because we're still in bullish territory. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community. And don't forget to hit that like button to let me know you watched this video. So trivia question. What is the highest point reached in this bullish run? And why is it important for the bulls to break through it, right? Excuse me for that. I was about to say throw it. No, through it. Why is it important for the bulls to break through it? And what is the highest point reached in this bullish run? I look forward to seeing your guys' comments down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. And let's make some money. At the end of this video, there's going to be a pop-up video. In that video, we'll be discussing about the S&P 500 index and how it's been rising. Several dates that we see on the charts. Those specific dates are the dates that the Federal Reserve is pumping the markets. I want you guys to check out the video and you can see it. The charts speak for themselves and the dates, I put them side by side. And it is not a way to guarantee profits. I'm not there to tell you to buy, sell, or hold anything in particular. I'm just here to share with every single investor and viewer the opportunity is there while the market's going up or going down to maximize profits and minimize losses. I look forward to you guys seeing that video. I hope you guys find it helpful and informative. Check it out. And thank you guys once again so much for watching. And let's make some money.